Okay, so we had our welcome message. We have our Zoom links, our Zoom class recordings. I showed you guys this on Tuesday. Again, so this takes you to a page. At the end of the week, I'll put everything up there for quite imperative. I'll get those up there very quickly. Everything you guys will need, you can go ahead and sign up for these things. This is obviously not a sign up, but you can sign up for Envision, which you already did. Miro sign up, and then Adobe XD, you'll just need to download from your Creative Suite. So go ahead and do that. Here's where video tutorials are. You guys will not need to worry about that quite yet, but we will be obviously tapping into these in the next little while. And then anytime we do any sort of tutorial, and this is not, not a lecture, this is a tutorial on how to use XD, how to set up a presentation, etc. They will all be placed here, so they're all in a central spot. For week to week, so we are in week 1, but because we have 2 classes per week, I split them into week 1.1, week 1.2, and then 2.1, 2.2, etc. So it keeps going through. I believe I did explain, but I'll just kind of go through it again. We will be working on essentially one project for the semester. So once we get into Tuesday next week, we will immediately be introducing what that project's going to be, which is designing an app for a taco truck. So they're going to have a mobile ordering app, and that's what we're going to be designing. So in week 2, we start by creating personas. We're going to learn what personas actually are. Then we're going to get into some web anatomy, which is all the little elements on web, what a hamburger menu is, font sizing, headings, H1, H2, stuff like that. Then we'll be going into sketching for that. So what's involved, before we jump into anything design related, we sketch. Then we get into wireframing, which we briefly touched upon last week in the lecture, what wireframing actually is. And then that's a pretty important first phase and stage of things. So we do have quite some time to do so. So we have a wireframing. Then we have time for one-on-one feedback. Again, you guys don't need to worry about these video links right now. And I will be unlocking, as a note, I will be unlocking everything. I just want to make sure everything is in tip-top condition this weekend in the later weeks. Then we get into our prototyping of the wireframe. Then we're tapping back into the usability testing. And then we get into comping. So again, like I said, whatever you start creating from your sketches, you're going to want to love, because you're going to essentially be looking at those for the next, I'm just sketching start week 3. Yeah, week 3, we start our sketching. So from week 3 to week 7, you're going to be looking at those essentially that layout and those sketches. So make sure that you put the effort in at the beginning, because that's going to lay the groundwork for the rest of the semester.